Hello, Collective. It's Una Fierce, the Eclectic Witch, and this is my tarot show. How are you guys doing today? It's wonderful to be here in this space with you. If you are a new subscriber, welcome. It's great to have you. If you're a returning subscriber, it's great to have you back. Thanks for coming. I am going to start by turning over my timer, and then I'm going to clear the energy in the space. So if you don't like bells, close your ears. All right, so Spirit, message for Thursday, April 2nd, please. Where do I begin, Spirit? Where do I begin, Spirit? We're going to get a story from the Kipper. All right, so Spirit, what would you have Jan Kipper to share with the collective energies for April 2nd, please? I just heard get some new cards. I think it's time to order some new cards soon. Getting bored with the ones I have, I guess. All right, Spirit, tell us about April 2nd for the collective energy. Please help me to bring a clear and concise message for the collective for Thursday, April 2nd. Thank you. We have mature man. All right, you mature man, number 5. What about this mature man, Spirit? Thank you. Mature man is in his thoughts. Looks like about a lady friend. All right, tell me about these thoughts, Spirit. What do we need to know about thoughts? We have change. All right. This mature man is thinking about a change. Okay, tell me about the change, Spirit. We have journey. All right. Tell me about the journey, Spirit. We have official person. Okay. Spirit, I'm going to do one more pass. If you have anything else to add, let it come out this pass, please. And we have community. All right. We've got numbers 5, 16, 9, and 10 together. Number 22 and 39. Okay, well, let's see. Someone has been doing some growing, is what I'm feeling. Somebody has matured, getting closer to their higher self, been developing themselves. Okay, I feel like this maturity has led to some new thoughts about a situation with this lady. I think his higher self is calling for a change, and he is understanding that this is going to require a journey to become this official person. He's understanding that there's some work to do, I think. And I really don't know what the community is about. That could be a card that doesn't actually belong there, but we'll see. Okay. Let's get some clarity, Spirit, shall we? All right. So, I heard for the highest and greatest good of all, this person is realizing that they want to make some changes to themselves because they are being led to a higher purpose for the greater good. Let's see if I'm right. All right. One more time, Spirit. One more little shuffle. All right, so Spirit, tell me about the mature man. Clarifier about this mature man. Whoa, shoot. Come on. Move my whole chair just to get these cards all over the floor. Jeez. Okay. Try again. Come on, Spirit. How about the mature man? Who is this mature man? Okay, we've got Ten of Pentacles represents the end result of a cumulative effort, which brings wealth, happiness, and a generous heart. And then we have Five of Cups as a card that represents sadness, loss, and disappointment. Accept the loss calmly and move forward with the weight. I feel like this mature man has become a mature man because he has been through hell and back. I feel like he wants this Ten of Pentacles. He's been working really hard at a life that he would enjoy, okay? But I feel like along the way it's been full of disappointments and just a lot of grief and not what he wanted. But I think that he's learning from this. He's realizing that, well, I don't know what he's realizing, but he's learning from the disappointments, okay, that maybe about how energy works. He has to walk away from these spilled cups and realize that these two behind him are still there, that there's still something waiting for him. He just has to turn around and realize it. And I feel like by realizing that, that's where he's going to find these Ten of Pentacles. He's going to end up, he's going to get what he wants because he can be grateful and thankful for what he does have, even in the light of disappointment. Okay. So this has got him in his thoughts. Tell me about his thoughts, Spirit. Tell me about thoughts, Spirit. The Magician. Lovely. This is beautiful energy. The Magician communicates and guides the elements between heaven and earth, which brings him infinite energy. Everything is ready. The Magician begins his new plan, which will lead to success. Yes. He's realizing. This has got him thinking about. He's realizing that this is how he brings this in, by being grateful and by giving his focus to the little things, to the little good things, okay? That he can change his surroundings and bring in this Ten of Pentacles that he so desires. This happiness that he's looking for. He is learning that he is a master manifester, that he is manifesting his life, the good and the bad, whichever he's focusing on. Tell me about change, Spirit. We have the Six of Cups, represents fond memories and a happy remembrance of childhood. It represents a refreshing openness and innocence. It says get love, resources, and protection for a short time, but also give something. Oh, okay. I feel like he's just in a nutshell, he's learning about how energy works. There has to be equal give and take. You want to be in a giving spirit in order to receive. And I feel like he's focusing more on being in that energy of giving rather than taking, or of just, again, learning about energy reciprocation. And also about staying in the energy of happiness and gladness. I feel like this is a kind of a new realization for him, because it's talking about childhood. Okay. So maybe this is something new to him. He's learning this with like a child. He's learning like a child, like he's he's starting to learn this. I'm sorry, my words are not, my brain's doing one thing and my mouth is doing something else. I feel like he's looking at this Ten of Pentacles as a way to, he's realizing that in order to keep creating abundance, that he has to be giving it as well. So he wants to be in that energy. He's realizing that he can't wait for the Ten of Pentacles to come to be this giving energy. He has to find a way to give happiness, give somehow. It doesn't necessarily have to be money. It can be just like giving of himself, whatever he has to give, to make other people happy. Like he's wanting to spread this spirit of happiness and joy, and making people smile, and that itself is energy, giving energy, right? Money is just one form of energy, but giving a lady a flower and making her smile, making her whole day brighter, is giving good energy. And I feel like this mature man has realized that that's what he can do. That's the energy that he can use to manifest this life that he wants to create. Nice. Okay. Tell me about Journey, Spirit. The Three of Wands symbolizes an inner balance, and it's a good time to explore new territory. The Three of Wands suggests that you act quickly and forcefully on an idea or desire that you've been feeling. A strong plan for the future, an exclusive choice. Yeah, I feel like there's a life that he's been manifesting for himself. And I feel like that he's realizing that by making this change, that his ships are going to come in. And I feel like he's in this energy right now of waiting to see the results. He's testing this. Tell me about official person, Spirit. We have the Star. Ooh. Well done, Divine Masculine. It says the Star is about reconnecting with one's soul and divinity, representing a hopeful, bright future where all promises and dreams may come true. requires a certain distance to clean itself of sludge. Okay. I feel like this person is realizing who they are. Just basically, well, that they're the magician, yes, but also that they're worthy of this, that they're God's chosen person to do this, these acts of giving and of controlling their energy. I feel like God is really proud of you, whoever you are. You are becoming this star energy. But the star, I always am reminded about, she's got one foot in, one foot in and one foot out. I feel like you're gonna wanna dive right into this. Like really go the extra mile with this. And I feel like you want to do this for your community. It's a looks like a husband and wife and child. Maybe this is about creating a family. There are also other people in the picture. This also looks like grandpa and spirits from past days. Spirits from past days. I don't talk like that. I don't know. But yeah. I'm feeling like this is your generational curse breaker. I feel like you're viewing family and community in a different light than what you were raised to do. You're viewing, I feel like you're having all kinds of new energy to you. You're maybe this what you're learning is to break the generational curse of um, what your family didn't know. Uh, Trying to break poverty and curses that has been on your bloodline. So you're not just doing this for yourself, but you're doing this for generations to come. Okay, tell me about community. There it is. Two of Cups is often strongly associated with love, denoting the distilled and mutually complementary effects of true and lasting love. Sit against each other and get to know each other better. I feel like this has been inspired by someone that you've met, that you are very different from. Maybe they've taught you this. Maybe they've helped you realize who you are and why you're here. Or maybe this is talking about the partnership of you in this community. What you're realizing is why you're here, what you're doing is to bring in the end of these generational curses, to break these chains that bind, I heard. Okay. All right, well, thank you, Spirit. What card should I grab now? Hmm. Sorry for the dramatic pause for effect here. Keep looking at the Akashic, but I'm like fighting it because it's usually cards that I lead with, but I guess I'm just going to go with it. And hopefully I can read them intuitively so I don't make this reading too much longer. So I'll leave the book out just in case I need it. How about that? If we have to pause the video for a minute, we will. Alright, so now let's go with it, I guess. Can you tell my hesitation? Like, I know what I'm being asked to do, but I don't know. I always lead with these cards. I've never used them as a clarifying deck, so it's kind of weird, but I feel like this does have to do with your Akashics. What you're here to do. Spirit, tell me about the 5 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles, please. Caught in the ruins. Okay. Yeah, I feel like you've been caught in a self-imposed prison. You've been focusing on the things that were not going right, and you've just been stuck in this energy, in this prison that you created. Thinking maybe it's about unworthiness, maybe it's about just can't have it because you don't have the money to do it, maybe it's circumstances aren't right, whatever your thoughts have been on this, you've been stuck. But I think that you're realizing that you have the ability to get yourself out of this. Tell me about the Magician, Spirit. Okay, we were doing so good there. Hold on. Mess. I really just want one card, though. Okay. Tell me about Magician. Please and thank you, Spirit. Okay. Awesome sauce. Thank you. We have add some. Oh. Maybe you've been having dreams about, and also number 22 twice here. Yeah, you are. You're a generational curse breaker. I feel like your ancestors have been getting messages to you somehow about how you can make these changes, how you're a master of energy, how you can do this, how you can bring this in, how you control the narrative with your energy. Your ancestors want this for you as much as you want it, okay? Because they want this curse broken from your bloodline. They want to see this happen. They want to be freed from this oath that they took of poverty and of, they want to be free from this manipulation that they've been under. I feel like your spirit guides and they're all on your side with this. They're all helping. They're bringing you the synchronicities and signs and things that you need to understand this. Maybe you've been having dreams about them. Maybe you're having revelations about your past lives. But I feel like you're learning what you need from spirit, whatever form it is. Tell me about 6 of Cups, Spirit. Okay, I'm going to take this one. Yeah, I feel like you're getting somehow you're getting into your Akashic library. You're seeing who you've been in past lives. You're getting the lessons that you learned from past lives and you're applying it to what you're doing today, and that's what's creating this change in you. That's what's helping you to see that it's about spreading the love, sharing the wealth, finding out who you were and what you already know that you've forgotten. Tell me about the Three of Wands, Spirit. The Queen of Forces. I feel like you've manifested this Queen of Forces into your life that has been helping you to understand how this works. I feel like she also is a master of energy. These are divine counterparts. And I think that you were meant to meet up with this person to do this act of breaking this generational curse. I feel like she's been an inspiration in your life, and you guys are working together to make the changes that you want to happen, that you need to happen, that you want to see happen. I feel like, well, she's a queen. She has manifested her own kingdom. And I feel like she's been teaching you a few things, and you've gotten to the point now where you are understanding how this works, and you are now working on your own kingdom. And I feel like that's what you guys are manifesting, is a kingdom together. To bring future generations that have this understanding. Okay. Tell me about the Star, Spirit. Thank you. Archangel Raphael. Hello, how are you, Archangel? Not surprised to see you here. Yeah. I love this. I hope you're watching this. You know who I'm talking to. You are the angel of love. You are the angel of healing. This is who you were in a past life. I believe you came to this Queen of Forces to heal her, and she is teaching you in reciprocation of what you've been healing in her. I feel like you guys are straight up healers. Like, you're here to heal the world. You're here to heal your generation. Your generation's not the word. Your bloodline. You're healing each other, and in that, you're healing your bloodline. You're helping each other to connect with your own divinity and creating a bright future where all promises and dreams may come true. Tell me, okay. Gotta move the chair again. Hang on. All right, so this is about the Two of Cups, the treasure. If you look at this picture, the room looks like disaster struck. Okay, he's searching for something that he doesn't see, and it's over here. Here's the gold that's lit up, but he's looking everywhere else for it. I feel like you've been looking outside of this connection for your Two of Cups, for your treasure, you've been trying to get it in other ways other than what has been given to you, which is this relationship, this partnership, this healing. This is what you're learning from each other. Maybe you are realizing that this was the treasure all along. This divine love was the prize. Is the prize. Maybe that's part of the generational curse as well. Maybe relationships haven't looked like this in the past. In your family bloodline. Maybe nobody had divine love before. But I feel like the two of you have this unconditional love for each other that's going to be shown to your children and your children's children. And I feel like this is also part of the healing to the bloodline. No more karmic partnerships. So I'm going to end the reading here. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. Enjoyed the show. I want to thank you all for being here. If you like the way that I read, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Comment is always wonderful. Any way that you interact helps the channel grow. I appreciate all of it. I hope that you guys have an amazing Thursday, and I will see you all again soon. Thank you for being here with me. All right, guys. Bye-bye.